So you're moving to Northern Virginia and you're looking for a quiet, beautiful, close-knit community surrounded by nature with beautiful homes and a great place to raise a family. Well, guess what? The Broadlands may be exactly what you're looking for. In this week's video, I'm gonna share with you 7 things that you must know before moving to the Broadlands, and we're getting started right now. Boom! Hey everybody, it's David, your favorite realtor. As always, it's another beautiful day right here in Northern Virginia. If it's your first time here on my channel, please smash that subscribe button, because every week I release videos what it's like to live, work, play, pros and cons, top neighborhoods, cost of living, basically everything that you need to know about living right here in Northern Virginia. So as much as I love making these videos about living in Northern Virginia, what I love actually more is helping folks like you relocate to Northern Virginia. So if you're thinking about moving to the area, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Just know I got your back when you're moving to Northern Virginia. Broadlands, Virginia. Super excited about this week's video. So about a month ago, I did a video called Top 5 Places to Live in Loudoun County. And number 1 on my list was Ashburn, Virginia. I live here, so I'm a little biased. So literally that night after I posted the video, I get an email from one of my subscribers saying, hey, I was surprised that Broadlands didn't make your list. And I replied back to him saying, hey, Broadlands is awesome, but in my mind, it's actually just a neighborhood that's in Ashburn. In fact, if you actually go to the Broadlands HOA website, it even says that the Broadlands, it's a master plan community in Ashburn. But it does get a little bit complicated because you can live in the Broadlands and have a Broadlands mailing address. So you always think, do I live in Ashburn? Do I live in Broadlands? So for the purposes of this video, let's just consider Broadlands a master plan community in Ashburn. But after I got that email from my subscriber, I knew I had to make a full-fledged video on the Broadlands, and I'm super excited to share this with you. I've actually learned so much about the Broadlands. I have a much bigger appreciation for the Broadlands. So let's get this video started with the first thing that you need to know about living in Broadlands, Virginia, with the history. So Broadlands is gonna be a 1,500 acre award-winning master plan community developed by Van Meter Homes back in the 90s. And it was actually built around a lot of wetlands. So you can see a lot of turtles, a lot of frogs, a lot of birds, and you'll be surrounded by so much nature living in the Broadlands. So I know this thought's going through your head right now. David, so the Broadlands is built on wetlands. Should I be concerned about flooding? Short answer is no. Based on the research I've done for this video, Broadlands, it has very minimal risk of flooding based on all the research and websites that I've checked out. So when Van Meter was designing Broadlands 30 plus years ago, their main focus was to build a community where you can preserve nature and combine it with a modern active lifestyle. And Van Meter, they 1000% succeeded with their vision with the Broadlands. Now next on the list is gonna be the location. So Broadlands is gonna be located in Loudoun County. It's gonna be right off the Dulles Greenway, so it's super convenient if you need to get to other parts of Northern Virginia like Reston, McLean, or even down into DC. And then speaking of DC, Broadlands is gonna be about 32 miles away from Washington, DC. And then it's gonna be a very short, easy drive, 7 miles away from Dulles International Airport. So one of the best parts about the location of the Broadlands, which we're going to dive into more later on the video, is how close you can be to that new Ashburn Metro. And then you have 2 shopping plazas right in the Broadlands. So the location you cannot beat. Next on the list is niche.com. So actually niche.com ranked Broadlands as the first, you heard it right, #1 best suburb in all of Virginia to raise a family. So I was actually shocked when I saw that. But driving around, taking a drone out, doing this video, I can really see why. Ton of amenities, beautiful homes, and you just feel the nature all around you. I saw a lot of kids riding their bikes and shooting basketball, playing on the playground, so I can absolutely see why it's a great place to raise a family. In case you're curious, niche.com ranks South Riding #2 on that list, and I've done a ton of videos on South Riding. If you're getting any value out of this video, please do me a favor. Hit that like button. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithms. That way I can keep on creating awesome videos all about living right here in Northern Virginia. Next on the list is gonna be the homes. You know I can't make a video without talking about the homes, right? So the Broadlands is not a huge area. It's only 3.2 square miles, and it consists of about 4,000 homes. The majority of those homes are gonna be townhomes and single families. And the average sales price of a home in the Broadlands is gonna be $729,000. And about 70% of the homes were built between 1995 and 2005. So let's start off with condos. So as of right now, Broadlands actually only has 2 condo communities, and they're both gonna be age 55 and over, active adult communities. And these 2 condo buildings, they're gonna be in that $350,000 to $450,000 price range. It'd be like a 1-level condo, anywhere from 2 to 3 bedrooms. However, they do have some new construction condos that they're building right now. They're gonna be townhouse style condos in that $580,000 to like $620,000 price range. They're gonna be 4 levels, like 2,000 square feet, 1-car garage, and my personal favorite, the rooftop terrace. So like I said, they're currently building those right now, and they should be ready like 2nd or 3rd quarter of next year. Now off to townhomes. So the average sales price of a townhouse in Broadlands is gonna be $607,000. So the price range of townhomes, they're gonna start off for about $460,000. That may be like a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot townhouse with a 1-car garage. And they go all the way up to about $750,000. This would be a 4-bedroom, 4-bath townhouse with 3,000 square feet, 2-car garage, basically the size of a single family. Now off to single family homes. So the average sales price of a single family home in the Broadlands is gonna be $925,000. So the price range of single family homes, they're gonna start off about $725,000. This may be like a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-car garage, about 2,700 square feet. Now at this price range, more than likely you will not have a basement, so it'll literally just be 2 levels. And then it goes all the way up to about $1.3 million. This would be like a 5-bedroom, 6-bath, 3-car garage home, 5,000 plus square feet, all the bells and whistles. So if you are looking for a single family home in the Broadlands, I would say the sweet spot is that $875,000 to $950,000 price range. This will get you to the majority of the single family homes. It'll be like a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 4,000 square foot colonial style home, basement, 2-car garage, and just an absolute stunner. Now the next thing that you need to know about living in the Broadlands is, yes, you're surrounded by nature everywhere. However, you have the convenience of having 2 shopping plazas and plenty of restaurants to pick from. So we'll start off with Broadlands Village Center. There you have a Bonefish Grill, great seafood, Brewster's ice cream. If you like ice cream, you gotta check it out. And definitely last but not least, and I'm surprised I have not brought this place up in any of my other videos, that's gonna be Parallel Wine and Whiskey Bar. Hands down one of the most popular restaurants in all the Ashburn area. Great wine, great whiskey, great place to go for happy hour, date nights, like a one-stop shop. In fact, funny story about Parallel. My wife and I went there Christmas Eve 2019, and I was at that time not a whiskey drinker at all, but I went there. I was like, hey, let me try something different, because usually before that I would just drink like vodka drinks or beer or wine. So I said, hey, let me try whiskey. I had it, blew my mind away, and have not stopped drinking whiskey since. And then you got Southern Walk Plaza. There you have your Harris Teeter grocery store. One of my personal favorite pizza places, Robino's. Great pizza, great pasta, definitely check it out. And if you're like me and you have a Tesla, you have the Tesla supercharger right there, so it's super convenient if you drive a Tesla. And then you have Clyde's. Clyde's is an all-American restaurant, and it's a staple here in the Washington, D.C. area. They have locations in D.C., Georgetown, Reston, obviously here in the Broadlands area. So one of the best things about living in the Broadlands is the convenience of having the 2 shopping plazas, ton of restaurants to pick from. You can be very well entertained living here in the Broadlands. Next on the list is the Ashburn Metro. So when you live in the Broadlands, you can be no more than 5 to 8 minutes away from a soon to open Ashburn Metro station stop. That'll be a game changer. Be able to take the Metro from Ashburn all the way to Reston, Tysons, DC, all the way into Maryland. Super convenient if you have to travel for work, so I cannot wait for it to open. Hopefully it opens sometime early 2022. We'll see. It's supposed to open in 2018, but it kept on getting delayed and delayed and delayed. Now, a very underrated aspect of living in the Broadlands is the closer you get to the Metro, you're actually gonna have like a Metro tax, maybe an extra like $100, $150 a month that you have to pay on property taxes. However, in the Broadlands, you don't have that. So you basically live as close as possible to the new Metro without paying that tax. So that's a huge advantage of living in the Broadlands. Now, the next thing that you need to know about living in the Broadlands is the HOA amenities. So living in the Broadlands, you got a ton of activities and things to choose from. You got 3 swimming pools, 9 tennis courts, over 25 playgrounds for the kiddos to play in. You have trails all throughout the Broadlands. So if you're a walker, you're absolutely gonna love living here. You have a fitness center. You have a community center which you can rent out to host events. And then at the center of it all is the 5,000 square foot nature center. So at the nature center, they host a lot of naturalist programs for the kiddos. They can learn about how to build a birdhouse, how to plant trees, learn about the stars. Basically, they just learn so much about the wildlife that Broadlands has to offer. And then you have the Broadlands Wetlands Preservation. So if you want to see a wetland up close and personal, be immersed in nature, definitely go check it out. They have a cool little bridge trail around it. It was actually my first time walking this trail. And I've lived in Ashburn, 5 years now? Very cool. So as you can see from these shots, it is stunning. You just really feel the nature, and I 100% would be coming back to this preservation. So yes, if you're thinking about moving to Northern Virginia, I would 100% have Broadlands on your list. I learned so much about the Broadlands making this video. And if you want to learn more about the Broadlands or moving to Northern Virginia in general, check out these videos right here. They're gonna be awesome resources. And I'll see you on the next video.